position for nearly 9 months now. It's been a whirlwind. It's been very busy, but also very, very fun. My role over here at MCK is to basically be the communications liaison between the community and the Mohawk Council. So how I see things is that community engagement is basically based on the understanding that community members are very important stakeholders. They should be consulted when important decisions are being made, both administratively and politically. So I take my role really seriously in terms of trying to find different strategies to reach different demographics of the community, trying to figure out what works best, how to get that information to MCK, but also the opposite, how to information share to the community. So community engagement, I see it as there's MCK and the community, and community engagement is the door in between in sharing information.
Community engagement, essentially, at the simplest level, is a dialogue that two people have together. In public relations, it's a little bit more complex. We try to look at it in a more strategic way, because what we're representing from the MCK is trying to build relationships with the community, trying to build relationships with other organizations, other stakeholder groups that we normally call them, because those are groups of people that are important for the MCK, whether it's collecting feedback, sharing information to, or just having that dialogue and that space to have discussions that are important.
Part of the challenge over the last couple of terms that I've been here anyways, so this is my third term, so the 2 terms that I served prior, we did do community engagement, you know, as we saw, it was wherever we saw it was necessary or part of CDMRP, but it's always been difficult because Public Relations Unit has been tasked a lot with assisting us, and there's already a number of other tasks that they've had to handle on the part of the council, particular Council of Chiefs. Now with our community engagement specialist, we actually have someone dedicated just to that, who has the knowledge and the tools that can be provided to us, and to get out there and actually undertake those consultations and engagements with the community, and to be the liaison, the link between what the community has been saying and what they want, and then compared to what we're discussing, or in relation to what we're discussing.
My position allows me to work with all of the different chiefs at the council table, and one of my personal goals for the next coming year is to engage with and reach the youth and also elders. So we believe and we know that this part of the population is a little bit more difficult to reach, or we have to come up with different, more innovative strategies in order to engage with them, speak with them, and information share with them. So that's one of my main goals for the next coming year, is how do we do that the best way? What are the different types of technologies maybe that we even need to use in order to reach the youth and our elders?
A few years ago, we started realizing that community engagement needed to be something where we focused more efforts into. So we looked at developing standards and more strategic tactics on how to carry that out more effectively. So we built an arsenal of tools that normally you would just think, okay, well, it's part of PR, you know, doing surveys or whatever is just something you do as a regular communications person. But the values and the approaches that are behind that are really tied to community engagement. And it's really about building relationships with the groups of people that are important, but also finding ways where you can effectively communicate and have those two-way dialogues.
So if you see me at a community event, or if you see me at a kiosk or any other organizational event, whether it's MCK or not, basically there to collect feedback. That's my job. You can approach me. We could just speak like this, you know. Another way to contact me would be by email. So the best way to do that would be to email feedback@mck.ca. And that ensures that your email or your request or your concern is logged. And it's my job to then bring it to the right person to see that addressed. to answer your question. If you're a different organization and you would like MCK representation at your event, you can also email questions@mck.ca. So that email is a group email that's seen by everybody at the Public Relations Unit, and then what we can do is basically field that email to the right person or directly answer your question or schedule a time that we can be at your event.